Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Money Talks with Njideka. On today's episode, we're going to discuss whether you're in your 20s, your 30s, or your 40s, or above, how do you assess your life insurance needs? Nearly 50% of Americans say that they have no life insurance coverage at all, even though 2/3 of Americans recognize the need to obtain it. So realizing the role that life insurance can play in our family's finances, it's an important step. A critical second step is determining how much life insurance you may need. So there are several factors that can affect the cost and the availability of life insurance for you. It may include age, health, and the type and amount of insurance that you purchase, okay? You never know. I always say this for people in their younger years, because sometimes they'll say, well, do I really need coverage? I'm so young. Listen, you never know how valuable your health is until you're fighting for it. So fight for it before you have to, okay? And get coverage. So one widely followed rule of thumb for estimating a person's insurance needs is based on income. So one broad guide suggests that a person may need life insurance valued at 5 times their annual income. Others may say, other gurus that you might have heard of may say 10 times your annual income, okay? So I'm gonna give you 2 ways to assess this. One is called the DIME method, okay? The D stands for death, okay? All costs associated with death. I stands for income, okay? Meaning the income that's gonna be replaced. M stands for mortgage. So if there is a mortgage at play, right? Or the living expenses. And then E stands for education of any young children or dependents that you wanna make sure that you leave enough money for. So you can use the DIME method. Another method is called the DNA test, all right? A DNA test, or a detailed needs analysis, takes into account a wide range of financial commitments to help better estimate your insurance needs. So the first step is to add up your needs and your obligations, okay? So what are your short-term needs? What you need to think about is, well, which funds, will I need to be available for final expenses, right? These can include the cost of a funeral, cost of final medical bills, any outstanding debts such as credit cards or personal loans, okay? So that's one aspect of it. Another aspect is, what are your long-term needs? So that includes, well, how much will it cost to maintain my family's standard of living? How much is spent on necessities like housing, food, clothing? Also consider factors, in expenses such as travel and entertainment. Just ask yourself, what would it cost per year to maintain my current lifestyle, right? Or for my family to maintain their current lifestyle. So after that, you got to think of just what additional expenses may arise in the future, what family considerations will need to be addressed, especially if you have young children, if you have special needs children, if you have other special needs dependents, if you have aging parents that need some kind of support, or even college costs. Those are all things that you want to think about. Next, you want to subtract all your current assets available, okay? So specifically, we're talking about your liquid assets. Liquid assets is any asset that can be redeemed quickly. You can sell it quickly within a 6 to 12 month period. You can get the cash for it. So generally, houses and cars may not be considered liquid assets. Usually we'll call those illiquid assets sometimes because it just may require a longer period of time to sell them. Also remember that selling a home, it may adjust your family's current standard of living. So again, that's something else to give consideration to. So again, needs and obligations, and then subtract your liquid assets from that, right? So that can help you get a better idea of the amount of life insurance coverage you may need. So while this exercise is a good start to understanding your life insurance needs, a more detailed review may be necessary to better assess your specific situation. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys learned something today. Listen, if you have any questions, please be sure to post them in the comments below. And please remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.